I'm going to read to you the preface of Rising, A Woman's Journey of Healing Through Rituals by Mandi H. Gardner. Her right eye opened slightly as she began to stir. Where was she? The all too familiar stench of stomach bile filled her nostrils as she slowly became aware that her head was lying in a pool of her own slimy drool mixed with undigested bits of something. The taste in her mouth was bitter and disgusting. Her head throbbed brutally as she struggled to lift it from the floor. Wiping the slobber from her cheek, she could feel the imprint of the bathroom floor tiles on her skin. Her arms wobbled and shook as she pushed herself up to a sitting position to survey her surroundings. She tried to focus, but her head started to spin, and she knew she was going to barf again. As she fumbled for something to steady herself, her hand found the cold, hard porcelain edge of the toilet beside her. Gripping both sides of the bowl, she held her head over it, waiting for the inevitable. She could see her reflection in the water below. Her long, raven-black hair fell in a matted, tangled, and stringy clump. It, too, was spread throughout with vomit residue. The pathetic image looked back at her from the dark abyss, but only for a moment. Soon, her watery reflection was spoiled as her abdominal muscles took control, tightened, and forced up what was left in her stomach, until it became mostly dry heaves. When they finally subsided, she fell back against the tub, struggling to catch her breath. It felt like a long time had passed, trying to get her bearings and wondering how long she had been there. The light coming from the small window above the tub told her it was morning. Had she been there on the floor like that all night? Her hands finally grabbed the counter, and with great exertion, she pulled herself up to the sink, wobbling back and forth as she looked into the mirror. "Oh, no, no, no," she groaned out loud. Her left eye was black, and her top lip was puffy and swollen. It was split with blood around it, as if dried lipstick had been slathered on her mouth. "Oh, no, no, no," she moaned again, even louder. "Mom, Mom, are you all right?" came a small voice from out in the hall. "Oh, no, I can't let him see me like this," she thought as she spun around and fell against the bathroom floor. "I'm okay. I'm okay," she stuttered. "I'm okay," she said, trying to convince herself as her voice trailed off. "Go get ready for school." "It's Sunday, Mom." Okay. Go get some breakfast, okay?" "Okay," the small voice said. She listened as his footsteps trailed off, locking the door. She went to the tub and started the shower. She shed her clothes and stepped in. As the water ran across and down her body, she covered her face with her hands and began to shake and cry uncontrollably.